A face in the crowd. Can it unlock vital information on the Paris attacks? Salah Abdeslam is considered the key to the atrocities, the last member of the militants who is still alive. If he confirms his intention to cooperate with the authorities, then we could have a clearer picture of the events leading up to and on the night of November the 13th. He had been the most wanted fugitive in Europe. After 4 months on the run, Abdeslam was arrested in Molenbeek, a suburb of Brussels where he grew up. He is the only suspect linked to the attacks who is in the hands of justice. At the heart of the cell of terrorists, his role was crucial on the night of November the 13th and before. 2 others indicted are being held in Paris, but they played a minor role. Before the attacks, in which 130 were killed, it was Salah Abdeslam who rented the vehicles. And it was he who allegedly drove the 3 suicide bombers to the Stade de France and then decided to pull out of the attack. He headed to Belgium on November the 14th and was caught on CCTV cameras at this service station near the border with France. He is also a childhood friend from their days growing up in Molenbeek of Abdelhamid Abayoud. He, it has been claimed, was the brains behind the Paris attacks. He was killed during a police raid in Saint-Denis on November the 18th. But Abdeslam told the authorities in Belgium he had only seen Abayoud once. Abdeslam reportedly also portrayed himself as a pawn under the command and influence of his brother Brahim, who was responsible for the killings, along with Abdelhamid Abayoud. Another friend since childhood is Mohamed Abrini, seen here in this photograph from November the 11th, with one of the cars which was used in the Paris attacks. The day after his arrest in Brussels on April the 9th, Abrini told police he was the man in the hat, seen with the 2 suicide bombers who attacked the airport on March the 22nd. On the left is Najim Lashrawi, who was possibly in charge of the explosives for the Paris attacks and who was stopped with Abdeslam at the Austrian-Hungarian border on September the 9th. Extradited from Belgium to France on April the 27th, Abdeslam's defence lawyer is Frank Berton. I met Salah Abdeslam, who at first seemed very down, very attentive. His defence is based on why he did it. Otherwise, it makes no sense, and he would have no need of a lawyer. He could defend himself. His Belgian lawyer described him as a small-time criminal, a follower rather than a leader. Is that a clue, perhaps, that he is seeking to minimise Abdeslam's role before the court in France, as he had already done in Belgium?